Hello everyone, Etta here. This is actually take number 3 on this video. If it doesn't work this time, I think I'm going to have to give up. I think I figured out what the problem was. I forgot to delete some older videos, so I think I kept running out of time. So, obviously, I've already been through the scents a few times now, and I'm going to try to jump in and get this done. This was actually a haul that I did with Kay's Scented Melts. It was packed really nicely. It had the little sticker that said, "Hi, Etta." And then it had the wrapped paper with the little thank you sticker on it. Went over all that. And anyways, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for putting up with this craziness. I don't know what I'm doing today, obviously, and I need to get this video done and over, and so that it doesn't cut me off again. Anyways, I'm gonna go through what I got. Hopefully I won't forget to tell you things that I wanted to tell you about some of these scents, given that this is the third time and I'm gonna feel like I've already told you. Clamshells. I picked up, let's see, 7 clamshells. 2 of them are scents that I've already had before. They are Frasier Fur. Love that one. It's actually in one of the customs that I created. Love that scent. French bread, which says it's a Slatkin type, buttery, warm yeast bread. Absolutely love this one. This one brings back memories from younger years, like late teens, early 20s. We used to go to the grocery store at certain times because grocery store was like, I don't know, 5 minutes from our house, and they would make fresh French bread several times a day, and they would post what times it would be ready. So we would always make sure to, either get there a little bit before and get all of our groceries if we had extra groceries to get. If all we were going for was the bread, then, we just made sure to get there right before that time. So that we could pick up a fresh loaf of French bread. They'd slide it into that paper bag and put them all out for people to grab, and they would go quick, really quick. But that's exactly what this smells like. That kind of, the smell of nice, warm, hot, fresh French bread. Oh my gosh, love it. All right, then I picked up birthday cake, which says vanilla cake and vanilla buttercream. And I thought this was cute that it's pink on top and kind of creamy white on the bottom. And I also, it does smell really good. It smells just like birthday cake with the buttercream frosting. Wow, it really does. And I thought, if you're watching me and you've watched me for a long time, you're probably thinking, why in the world would you pick up birthday cake? Because that's not a scent that you would normally smell, right? And that's not why I picked it up. I picked up many of these for the same reason. Probably all of them, actually. I like to kind of hold on to many of Carla's clams. I'll use a couple of squares to, just to see what they smell like when warm. But I like to, you've watched my videos, you also know that I love to blend. I love to create. They don't always work. Sometimes I just do it with whatever, right? I'll just grab 2 or 3 and I'm like, well, I've only got a cube left of these 3 scents, so let me just put them together. And sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But when I want to create customs, I like to be able to kind of test them myself ahead of time. So sometimes, I might just kind of sniff them together and see how well I think they smell together that way. And but normally I'll do that, and then I'll take it one step further and actually warm them together and see how I like that, right? So that's what I kind of do with these. So let's say birthday cake. I'm not gonna probably warm this one by itself, but it sounds like something that would be really good in a blend. But I need to know how it's going to do, how much sweetness I think it'll add, or whether it works in the blend. So by having a clamshell, I can test it 6 different times. So I love that. So, birthday cake, Frasier Fur. Another one I got was vanilla birch, which I had in a little shot cup from her from a long time ago, and I still have. I think I used some of it, but I still have some of it for that same reason, because I didn't want to be without it in case I like to use. That's one that I'm gonna grab for a lot of times when I want to smell things together, because it's just such a beautiful scent that I may wind up having to get like an entire bag of just vanilla birch, because love that scent. And it's Madagascar vanilla and sandalwood. I also picked up, for that same reason, vanilla bean Noel. I've obviously have smelled this before. It's a Bath and Body Works type, vanilla bean, rich caramel, and cream. And it's such a pretty scent. Definitely, for me, if I was going to try to use it by itself, I'd probably put it in like the half bath. Maybe my bedroom, if I'm going to keep the door closed and I'm going to use like the whole thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. But for me, that's probably more of a blender. I also got, did I do all these? Yes, I did. Okay. I also got strawberry white cake, which I have recently started getting more and more into strawberry. And I thought, okay, I have a blend that has some strawberry stuff in it. But I was like, well, I wonder how the white cake comes out in the strawberry white cake. So I'm like, in order to be able to put it maybe in a blend, I need to know what the white cake part smells like. Is it, strong, So I went ahead and picked up a bar of strawberry white cake, which is vanilla cake and sweet strawberry. And I smelled it already. Obviously, this is the 3rd time I'm doing this, so it smells fantastic. Fantastic. I would put this up against anybody else's strawberry scent. I think it's absolutely beautiful on cold. And then the last clamshell I picked up, I'm probably even skipping things that I said before because I don't want this to be too long either. So the last one I picked up was in the new category. So she has categories, when you go to her website, it'll say like bakery or lush type or masculine woods and, just different categories. This one was in the category called new. So if it's something that has been recently added to her site, that's where you'll find it, in the new category. And it's Santa Baby. And Santa Baby says sparkling champagne and sweet wild berries. And I was a little hesitant on the champagne because I don't normally like scents that have champagne in it as a note, but I do love the berries. So I thought, well, let me test it out, right? I might love it in a blend, and not so much by itself. But I won't know until I try it. So I thought, hey, let me go ahead and get a clamshell and we'll see. I definitely smell the champagne, but I definitely smell the wild berries, and it could very well be great in a blend. And I might actually like it on warm. I don't particularly think I would like it on warm, but I've been proven wrong before, so. All right, my actual customs that I did. I had a note from Connie, who packed my box. Thank you so much, Connie. You always do an excellent job, as well as, Carla and Connie together creating the blends that you come up with. They're always fantastic. They're always on point for me. I never feel like, oh, I wish they would have put a little more of this or a little less of that. If I want something to have a little more, I might add that into the comments, but 99.5% of the time I let them do it because I know that they're going to do an excellent job. So, all right, go through what I did do customs for. I did 3 that I would consider like bakery oriented, and 1 that is a holiday tree kind of scent. And me, bakery seems a little odd, whatever. But I try to do, when I do bakery, I try to make sure I add scents that I feel like I will be able to smell. I tend to like either strong or very savory kind of bakery scents. And, or I don't know, maybe just what I'm feeling like, right? I said that I'm starting to get into strawberry scents. And so I kind of got the urge to do this one. I named it Straw Winkies, and it's strawberry milkshake, strawberry jam, and Twinkies. And again, I've already smelled it. So I thought, and I still think, wow, that when I was young, Twinkies only came in one flavor. Plain, whatever, Twinkies. And to me, there was always so many other dessert, I don't know that you call them dessert, but snack things that I thought tasted so much better that if I was going to have those calories, I was going to get it from something else. I was not a big Twinkie fan. And I think that they have come out now with so many other flavored Twinkies that I think there is a strawberry Twinkie. I'm not going to eat it. I haven't had sugar since the end of June, so definitely not going to eat any sugary products. But I would venture to guess that the Straw Winkies, if you smell Straw Winkies and you smelled a strawberry Twinkie, that you'd probably you would think you'd want to eat the Straw Winkie before you'd eat the strawberry Twinkie. That's how good this Straw Winkie smells. Okay, I need to slow down. I'm just afraid that it's going to cut off on me again, and I can't do this a fourth time. The next one I named FFF Fall Food Fantasy. And it has pumpkin peanut brittle, apple caramel crunch, and salted pretzel milkshake. I did do I warmed some of her salted pretzel milkshake. Well, I did the entire clam. Like, it was that good. I tested it in a couple of things. I think I mixed it with a couple of things. And I didn't have apple caramel crunch. I know what pumpkin peanut brittle smells like, and I love it. I wasn't able to test this one, but that salted pretzel milkshake was fantastic. It threw really well. I loved it. I thought it smelled really, really good. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend it. I think it's fantastic. And I was gonna say, and as let's say a bakery scent, right? Like, I could smell it. So that says anything. So anyways, Fall Food Fantasy, pumpkin peanut brittle, apple caramel crunch, and salted pretzel milkshake. Smelling this one, I would say it's a more subtle bakery. It smells great. That pumpkin peanut brittle, I feel like it's getting stronger every time I open the bag. Oh, gosh. I think it does. I think it smells stronger now than time number one. And I will say, unfortunately, my bag has a rip in it, so I'm going to have to hurry up and double bag this one. Maybe triple bag it. I don't know. Golly, that smells good. I'm going to totally enjoy this one in the month of October. I think I'm probably going to finish it in the month of October. Smells great. And then the one that Connie commented that this was her favorite of the blends that I did, it's called Holiday Baking. I kept trying to figure out what I wanted to name it, and it has cranberry zucchini bread, cranberry orange, and orange almond scone. So, there was a common theme in there of cranberry and orange, but yeah, I couldn't name it like cran orange or something. It just didn't sound right to me. So I thought holiday baking, right? There's so much cranberry and orange that's used during the holidays for baking and stuff that I thought, okay, holiday baking. That's what I went with. You might have a better name, and if you think you have a better name, I'd love to know, because I can always change the name and the next time I make it, I would imagine.
By the way, I can
I didn't ask her to tell me anything. I can see why this is her fave. It's wow, it's definitely, I think it's going to be a major thrower. I don't find, like, I'm not smelling it and thinking it's overpowering, but it's there. It's definitely there. I can smell the cranberry. I can smell the orange. I can smell the bakeryness of it. Golly, this smells perfect for prior to Thanksgiving. Maybe even, I mean, I guess like maybe right after Halloween, right? Because like from the beginning of November all the way through Christmas, this seems like it would be perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Connie, I hope you made yourself some. Right? I mean, y'all are pouring it. I would imagine you could probably pour yourself a clam of it or something. All right. And then the last one that I did, this was the one that I did test at home. I had, I talked about buying another Frasier Fur because I pretty much almost used up Frasier Fur. I was trying different variations, and this was my favorite. Oh my gosh, this one was my absolute favorite of the different variations that I tried with Frasier Fur. And almost immediately after all the wax melted and I smelled it, I was like, that's it. That's the one. And I kept going back into the room every little while, it seemed like. And there was never a time I walked in there and thought, yeah, it's okay. No. I was like, I'm getting that. I am ordering it. So I named it Wrapped in Fur, right? Kind of figure, during the winter time, hopefully nobody wears fur coats anymore, but wrapped in fur, but fur being the fur, Frasier Fur. So applewood fir needle, Frasier Fur, and purple sandalwood. Now, like I said, I actually tested this one at home, so I already know what it smells like, and I've smelled it twice already again, but yeah, there's absolutely no disappointment in this one. Again, I completely trust Carla and Connie when they do the blends, and yeah. Oh my gosh. This one will probably get completely used up in December. I might have to order another one so that I have maybe even for some in January. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. And as usual, like I said, they do an awesome job, and I can't show my gratitude enough as to the wonderful job that they do. The fact that they have customs year round, the absolute astonishing job that they do in creating them, and just the gifts that they always give. I had a high chew in one of my favorite flavors, mango, so I'm gonna have to hand this one to my husband when he walks in. I already gave him all the rest of my candy, told him bring this to the office. I don't want to see it here. I don't want to be tempted by it. I try to buy everybody things to enjoy, because just because I can't have something doesn't mean nobody else can. But like the high chews, those were like mine, so I was like, no, take that out of here, get it out. But Carla and Connie did send me a different kind of sample gift, and they asked me to review it and let them know what I thought, so I am going to do that. I may let it sit for about a week to kind of give it some in-house cure time, like be in the surroundings to kind of get to temperature with my house, and as opposed to being in the hot box and traveling and stuff. So looking forward to trying that. I'll definitely let you all know what I think of the scent, and I hope that you enjoyed this. It looks like it hasn't cut me off yet, so thank goodness. I hope that you're having a great weekend. Thank you for spending this time with me, and until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.